Fractured Sky Awakening is 4 new expansions for Fractured Sky. You can play with one of them, all of them, or any mix you'd like. We've got Payloads, which adds a new reward type, a stackable magnetic token that adds troop power to your ship. We have Flagships, 5 unique asymmetric ships that you draft at the beginning of each round. We've got Guardians, 6 creatures that change the rules of the region they occupy. And Bounties, a brand new objective system for Fractured Sky. We're going to go through each one by one. If you've never played Fractured Sky, welcome. We're not going to cover the base game rules here, but you can find that video in the description below. Payloads adds a new reward option to each region, allowing players to greatly increase airship troop power beyond the normal 10 power limit. To set up, shuffle all payload tokens. Then place 1 payload token face down in every region on the board, and keep the remaining tokens face down next to the board. When taking a reward in a region, normally a starfall or resources, you may instead take the face down payload token in the region. Your unchosen reward slot then cascades down to any other players who had a lower bid than you in the region. For example, in this region, blue had the highest bid. There was a starfall present in the region, and the blue player decides to take the starfall. Yellow has the next highest bid. They could take both resources in the region like normal, but instead they opt to take the payload token. Red has the lowest bid. Normally, 3rd place in a region receives a single resource from that region, but because the 2nd place bid took the payload token, they then receive both resources in the region. If there was a 4th place bid in the region, that player would receive 1 resource. To use a payload, simply stack any number of payload tokens that you've acquired underneath one of your own tokens as you are placing an airship. Note that the value on your payload tokens is hidden to other players, but the quantity of tokens you have is public. Payloads range from +2 to +5. When resolving the region at the end of the round, these tokens add to the total value of your bid. These tokens do not count toward your 10 power limit. For example, an airship with 8 troop power plus a 3 and 4 payload token underneath would count as 15 troop power in that region. At the end of each round, return any used payload tokens to the box. Then refill any regions without payload tokens from the supply. If there aren't enough tokens to refill all empty regions, the player first on the turn order track chooses which regions get the tokens. Each payload token may only be used once each game. Next up, Flagships. Flagships give each player a powerful, asymmetric airship every round. Each one has a unique ability that can dramatically change how you approach the board. To set up Flagships, place all 5 flagship boards next to the main board, and randomize which side of each board is showing. Each board has 2 versions, A and B, so you can mix it up every time you play. Then, place the matching flagship miniature on each board. Next, cover the base game's turn order area with the new turn order board. Then, place the gold tokens in a pile near the flagship boards. Finally, each player should only have 2 normal airships. Your 3rd airship will be replaced each round by a flagship. At the start of every round, players draft flagships. Drafting happens in reverse turn order. The player who is last on the turn order track chooses first, then selection proceeds upward until everyone has drafted a flagship. When you draft a flagship, take the board and miniature and place them in your play area. Note that the new turn order board also removes the gold bonus for being last in turn order. Instead, the advantage is getting first pick of flagships. If you're playing with fewer than 5 players, 1 or more flagships won't be drafted. In that case, place 1 gold token on each undrafted flagship. These gold tokens will stack between rounds, and if a player drafts that flagship, they immediately gain all accumulated gold as a bonus. In solo play, no gold tokens are added to flagships. During the round, you place 2 normal airships plus your flagship, in any order, for a total of 3 placements as usual. The flagship replaces one of your normal ships. The flagship's special power applies only to the region where it's placed. Each flagship plays very differently, some rewarding positioning, others punishing certain values, others boosting your economy or other ships. Note that flagship effects can also push airship power beyond the normal 10 power limit. At the end of the round, all flagship boards and miniatures return to their place next to the board. At the start of the next round, you'll draft again in reverse turn order. Now let's talk about the most chaotic expansion in Awakening, Guardians. Guardians are powerful creatures that roam the board and fundamentally change the rules of the region they end up in. To set up, shuffle all 6 Guardian cards. Reveal the top 2 and place them face up next to the board. These are the Guardians in play this round. The remaining 4 form a face-down deck. Each round, before revealing the Public Starfall, shuffle the Public Starfall deck and flip the top 2 cards. These indicate where each Guardian starts this round. Place each Guardian miniature in the Explore slot of its matching region. Then reveal the Public Starfall as normal. However, the Guardians do not stay in their starting regions. The first player to place an airship into a region containing an unmoved Guardian must move that Guardian instead of drawing an unused Hidden Starfall card. Here's how it works. First, place your airship into the Explore slot, displacing the Guardian. Then, move the Guardian to any other region on the board that does not already contain a Guardian, placing it anywhere in that region except the Explore slot. Do not draw a Hidden Starfall. Moving the Guardian replaces that action. Once moved, that Guardian cannot be moved again this round. Note that skimmers will not displace a Guardian. If no one places an airship in a Guardian's region, it is not moved, and its effects will trigger in its starting region. Each Guardian has a unique rule that applies to the region it ends up in for the rest of the round. The Cinderwing stops anyone from gaining Starfalls as a reward in that region. Any Starfalls that drop here stay on the board until next round. The Cragjaw doubles all building effects in this region. So all connected markets give 2 resources, and all fortresses add 2 power. The Myth Tusk swaps first and second place in this region. So the player with the second highest troop power takes the first place reward. The Thornspine ignores troop power in the region. Any airships placed there does not count towards that player's normal 10 power cap. The Cloudseer gives the player with the highest troop power in the region an extra Starfall in addition to any other reward. Note that if no one is in the region, the Starfall does not carry over to the next round. And lastly, the Reefhorn gives all airships with 0 troop power plus 3 power in the region. At the end of the round, discard the rightmost Guardian card and its miniature. Then slide the remaining Guardian to the right slot and reveal a new Guardian card into the left slot. Then draw cards to reveal their starting positions. Repeat these steps at the beginning of each round. This means that each Guardian, except the first and last in the game, remains in play for 2 consecutive rounds. Finally, we have Bounties, a brand new objective system for Fractured Sky. Bounties completely replaces the base game's objective cards. Instead of hidden goals, these are public, competitive races that players actively fight over throughout the course of the game. To set up, remove the base game objective cards. Shuffle the bounty deck and place 5 bounty cards face up onto the objective tray. These 5 bounties will remain available for the entire game. Bounties are checked every round after everyone reveals their airships, but before regional rewards are distributed. They are evaluated from left to right. This matters because claiming one bounty can sometimes help you qualify for another further to the right. The first player to complete a bounty gains a Starfall. Any subsequent players who complete the same bounty gain the resource reward shown on the card instead. Each player may claim each bounty once, marking it with one of their player markers. If multiple players complete a bounty at the same time and are competing for first place, the player who has accomplished more of the requirement wins. For example, if the bounty requires 4 markets, a player with 5 beats a player with 4. If still tied, the player earlier in turn order wins the Starfall. The other player receives the resource reward instead. This means that up to 5 total starfalls will be distributed through bounties over the course of the game. But even after a bounty's starfall is claimed, it stays active for its resource rewards in future rounds. And that does it. We hope you've enjoyed learning how to play Fractured Sky Awakening. If you have any questions, please hit us up in Discord or here in the comments. Thanks for watching.